Also this evening, we're shining a spotlight on a previous PMP Hall of Fame inductee. We began this tradition last year with the late Norm Cooper, class of 1999, serving as our inaugural spotlight. Tonight, we honor as our PMP Hall of Fame member spotlight the man who first brought to our staff the idea of establishing an industry Hall of Fame, Dr. Austin Frishman, who at year's end is retiring as a PMP columnist after decades of service. Dr. Frishman is joined tonight by his lovely bride, Barbara, who keyed in each one of his handwritten columns for 4 decades, and thankfully tweaked a few things along the way. And eventually, in 2004, learned word processing and attachments. We love you, Barbara. Without further ado, here's a short video of our Spotlight honoree, Doc.
PMP Hall of Famer Dr. Austin Frishman is an inspiration for many in the pest management industry. At age 3, Doc was already fascinated with insects. Perhaps that's why most describe Doc as having a contagious, boyish enthusiasm for his work. Doc's early life growing up on a chicken farm fed his interest in livestock entomology. He was encouraged by his family and teachers to study entomology at Cornell University. And that was when he started working as a summer technician for Al Hockman, who owned Clover Exterminators in Monticello, New York. Doc's interest in insect biology became his passion when he saw firsthand how pests threatened public health and property. Hockman took Doc under his wing, introducing him to the professional side of the industry at a pest control conference in 1960 at Rutgers University. This helped Doc realize his career options. Soon after, Doc earned a master's degree in entomology at Cornell. Thanks to the persistent interest and encouragement of fellow PMP Hall of Famer Dr. John Osman at Purdue University, Doc and his young family moved to West Lafayette, Indiana, so he could pursue his doctoral degree. Doc became influenced by the strong tradition of research and teaching at Purdue, and came to know industry pioneers like fellow PMP Hall of Famer Professor J.J. Davis. Even though Dr. Frishman left Purdue in 1967 to head the structural pest control curriculum at the State University of New York in Farmingdale for decades, he remained a speaker at the Purdue Conference. Doc continues to stay in close touch with many of his former students, saying, "I don't think more than 2 days go by without speaking to one of my former students. We're like a big, extended family." Doc stayed at Farmingdale until 1979, and then left to devote more time to his business, which provided sanitation inspections at commercial and institutional sites. Doc's career-long interest in product development has helped launch countless pest control solutions. One of Doc's crowning achievements includes his research and development work on cockroach bait in the early 1980s. Another contribution he is proud of was his work with Southern Mill Creek Products of Florida in 1971, he says, where he helped make glue boards easier for pest management professionals to use. A quote from fellow PMP columnist Pete Chopin speaks for many of us when he says, "Dr. Frishman is the Marlon Brando of pest control. He's larger than life. He's a scientist, humorist, inventor, entrepreneur, and public speaker. Just like Marlon Brando," Chopin quips, "if you don't use his roach bait, he will put a horse head in your bed while you're sleeping."